Hi, this episode of Coralganics is quite different from previous episodes. Today's video is a letter to Dr. Oz in reference to his recent article in Time magazine. My goal is to receive a response from Dr. Oz. Here it goes. Dear Dr. Oz, to be honest, I was pretty upset by some of the things that you said in your article. Give frozen peas a chance and carrots too. My mom and I often watch your TV show together, but your article left me very confused about where you stand on several issues. First of all, I was surprised that you said that there is little difference between frozen spinach from the supermarket and fresh spinach from a local farm. Now, you didn't specify, but those frozen blocks of spinach are usually not organic, while in our experience, you could easily find organic or pesticide-free spinach at a local farmer's market. As you well know, spinach is number 8 on the list of most heavily contaminated foods, but you never even mentioned that in your article. How could you leave this important information out of your article? Going on, why do you seem to compare eating organic local food with being an elitist food snob? And why do you apparently support big national food companies over small local farms? My family is very far from the elite, or the 1%. In fact, we live in a tight budget, but we prioritize healthy food, including having our own garden, shopping at our local farmer, and eating organics. Are we snobby because of this? While we agree that organic foods cost more, we buy very little packaged foods and no canned foods, with the exception of a few BPA-free cans, and we rarely eat out. We are not elitist, nor are we trying to be. Your recommendation of canned foods really threw me off, as you praised their fiber and nutrient content, called them bargain foods, and yet failed to even mention the dangerous chemical BPA found in the lining of cans. Once again, how could you completely leave this important information out of your article? And as for the study you cited where canned foods came up the winner again and again, perhaps these results were due to how the numbers were crunched, and the fact that it was funded by the CFA, which stands for the Canned Food Alliance. Yes, you heard me right. The study that you referenced shows the cost of dried beans at a whopping $18.05 per edible portion versus $1.08 for the canned beans. How on earth could this be possible? Well, in computing the total cost, the study included 2.5 hours in cooking and soaking the beans at a rate of $7.25 per hour. Please! My mom soaks her beans for 24 hours and cooks them for 8 or more hours. Talk about some expensive, elitist beans! But seriously, everyone knows that you don't stand around watching beans soak. Ridiculous. And of course, another disadvantage that you briefly mentioned is that most canned foods contain additives like sodium, sugar, and flavor enhancers. It can be pretty difficult to find canned foods without them, depending on where you live and shop. The last part of your article that really bothered me was the way that your article downplayed the benefit of consuming pastured animals versus those that come from a factory farm. First of all, the lives of the factory farmed animals are horrendous. With your status, it's sad that you're not an advocate for these animals, especially coming from a vegetarian household. And lastly, while we're not experts, I can't imagine how there's not much nutritional difference between a pastured cow eating the natural grass it was designed to eat and a factory farmed cow fed GMO corn. And from the studies my mom has seen, grass-fed beef is the healthier option. So Dr. Oz, I really hope my video letter finds you, and I hope to hear back from you. And to my viewers, thanks for watching. Please help share so that I might get a chance of getting this to Dr. Oz. You can also follow me on Facebook. But I can feel it.
Just pull straight up. There you go.
Mommy.
All right.